That shoulder health and shoulder stability is going to be the Bradford press. And so if we can think about this, we're going to start in that front rack position, right in that front squat / clean position, right? And then we're going to press the bar just over the head, and then we're going to clear over our head, and we're going to get our elbows back behind our scaps and behind our trunk, and we're going to bring the bar in an eccentric fashion all the way down to the shoulders, and then press back up and take it back to that front rack position. And there's a couple different reasons why I love this. One, I love this exercise because it's a movement that I've been doing since I was 12 years old. It's an old school bodybuilding movement, but it also is creating a ton of time under tension, and you're going through multiple different ranges. And so when there's a lot of time under tension, you're going to get fatigued, and that's going to stimulate some serious growth in your upper back and in your shoulders. And on top of that, when we're executing the Bradford press, when we bring it behind our back, a lot of weightlifters will start to retract their scaps, and they're not even aware that they're doing it. They're lowering it, and their scap retraction starts to really light up. And a lot of guys who struggle to do this might get a little bit of back spasms in their rhomboid. They might start to feel their traps start to twitch. And it's a way to sort of trick them into learning that scap retraction. And so what ends up happening then is when they press it forward over the top of their head and they start to lower it down to that front rack, they maintain and they hold that scap retraction when they're in that front rack position. And that's a position that a lot of weightlifters struggle with. When they catch a clean, they might dump their elbows forward, and we're not holding those scaps back and hugging the spine. But when you utilize the Bradford press, you're actually in that front rack position with scapular retraction, and that can go a really long way to being much more controlled in your trunk when you're catching the clean. So not only is it going to help you build shoulder strength, it's also going to eventually transfer to your front squat and to your clean. And so we like to utilize these for 4 to 5 sets for 9 reps on each side. But again, it's a difficult movement. Try and build into it. Try and make sure that you start very, very light, and over time slowly add weight. It's an old school bodybuilding movement. It's time tested, lots of time under tension, and it's going to get those shoulders nice and swole.